Hey guys, welcome to Operation Crypto. Today we are going to take a look at Metahero and do some price analysis. I have done a video recently on this and we identified a few key levels and we'll talk about them, and then we'll have a look at some potential levels that we could also either look to buy in or look to sell. So if you are new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed and hit that like button. So I want to just step back a little bit and go on a different chart with a little bit more data, and we'll come back to this chart if we look here. So this has predominantly most of that data available. This, if you are wondering, is on charts.cointrader.pro. It's very much like TradingView, but everything's pretty much free. So I've got a few key levels marked up here already. We've got this big, thick level of resistance here, which if you look in the past is a clear and concise area. All the way around here was major support. If you just look at these levels here, support, 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 and then it was a nice level of support here, and then we have rejected through it, and now it is resistance for the first time. It is a major level of resistance where we are currently sat at a position. So let's just put a little bit of a bearish spin on this. I did say last time, if the market continued to bleed, you probably look at around 4 cents for buy-ins, but the price has been doing really well and it's starting to push up. And again, on the daily time frame, we have started to reject off here. We've had a couple of candles that hit it, but if we look at a 4 hour, you can see we've had probably 3 to 4 candles within this trading area which have rejected now. So what I want to do first is put, like I say, just a little bit of a bearish spin on this and have a look at some potential buy levels. So if the price does reject, which there's a good chance it won't, because on the 19th, which is tomorrow, Rob Gryn and the Metahero team are releasing some news which supposedly is absolutely massive. So the price could only be up only from here. But looking at its latest move from here to the top at, well, we did hit 9.999 cents, so close to that 10 cent area, and then we have rejected. One thing to note before I just move into this, I say this on most of my videos, if you are ever looking to sell, never sell on a round number. Sell at 9.8, 9.7 cent. It's usually that good area to sell, because it never quite makes it through round numbers. So looking at current levels to buy, 382 level is in a good area, and what I tend to do is ladder orders in. So if you're looking for buys, the first order I would put is here at 8 cents, and then I would ladder them all the way down, maybe 2 to 3 orders all the way down to here. So you're looking from 8 cent all the way down to 6.8 cent. We're looking for either a bounce here or a drop here and then a bounce there. That's something that you could potentially see happening. There's a high chance that we are going to hit this 382 level now at 8 cent. We're currently at 8.4 cent. The rest of the market is currently down at a minute. So ultimately, as it is a top 200 asset, it will be getting pulled down by the king, which is Bitcoin, at a minute. So that's a bearish scenario covered. That's areas I would target. I mean, if we do get a major dump and the news is not to be expected, then look back down at this level at 4.1 cent. But personally, I don't think it's going to happen. I can't see it being a sell the news event. I think it's going to be something special. So fingers crossed for that. If you're looking to sell and you've managed to buy down in this region, then obviously this is the area to sell. There's no better area to sell than a thick level of daily resistance. So if you are looking for sells, 9.8, 9.9 cent is that area to target. And then we've got this area here, which is on that negative 2.7 level, 11.3 cent, and then we've got 13 cent. Those are 3 levels where you should look to take profit on the way up, because remember, profit is king. The best thing to do when the market is going up, you just skim profit off, even if it's $100 here or $1,000 or whatever your investment is. Just keep taking bits off all the way up. And personally, I've learned the hard way from this. I've watched projects go sky high and back down below entry before, and it is not ideal. So talking from experience here, please take profits on the way up, even no matter how good you think this project is, because I'm the same. I think that this project in the next couple of years could be absolutely massive, but that's nothing to say profit cannot be taken. So that's pretty much that on that. What I want to do is jump back to TradingView, and this is a bit of a pattern I've got set up. So this is a cup and handle, which is a bullish pattern. As you can see here, we have got the top of the cup, which is usually where we start the dump. We then rejected off it. We actually had a candle right up to 10 cent on the kucoin chart, but then it rejected. And hopefully now we are going to form this cup here. So what we are looking for is price action within here, and then hopefully a break to the upside. Depends how you do cups, really. I mean, you could do it like that. We've got this cup here, but you could also do it in a bit of a trend line formation. So this could be the handle that is forming now. We may get a little bit of price action swimming down, so potentially we're looking for price action to bounce up and down here, create a cup, and then blast through. I think that's a good chance, but remember the news is tomorrow, and this is the 4-hour time frame, so we might not get much price action down here. And that's why I say those buys at that 382 level are probably going to be a decent area for you to load up. I think if the news is big, we will start shooting up, and this is that first area here, 11.3 cent, which I marked up on the other chart. If you look at this on the daily and have a zoom out, another couple of key levels to monitor when we start to push up is this area here. Got quite a thick band of resistance. You managed to catch all these wicks, support up here and resistance here. It's quite a thick band. I mean, it goes from pretty much 15.8 cent up to 17.3 cent, but I think sales within that area will be a decent area to sell, because we are looking for potential sells here. Probably get a rejection back down towards this level, and then hopefully second time round we do start pushing on. But again, that's what we would expect in a decent market, but the market is still very indecisive. It's malingering around 40k Bitcoin, and there's a lot of bears out there, and there's nothing to say about this bearish sentiment will not continue. I mean, we could be in the middle of a bear market which goes on for the next 2 years, but we will still see price action in positive ways from other assets. And hopefully, I think that with the rise of the metaverse over this year, I think that will really help us with some growth on Hero. So that's for levels to buy and levels to sell. And for me, I'm remaining bullish on this asset. There's a lot of people out there who don't like it, or people not keen of a team, or Rob, or whatever. But what we're trying to do is something different to other assets. I do not know any other asset that has an actual physical machine that scans people, puts them into Metaverse, and bang. Once they enter Metaverse, they can be part of that Everdome cycle. And again, another asset that I'm bullish on. I will be producing a lot more content on Everdome and Metahero, potentially a video every single week in terms of price analysis, and then if there's any fundamental news bulletins or updates, what I will do is jump on them, and hopefully we'll get some positive reflections in the price, because we do know that this had a great launch. It shot right up to 26 cent. We've had a pullback, which is the rest of the market pullback, so we can't get away from that. And then Dome has been pushing up too. This is an asset. I did a video on this yesterday, and that's an area I'm looking to buy at 5.2 cent if the market does allow. But if we do manage to get some orders filled down there, I will be a happy soldier. But that's enough of Dome and enough of Hero. Like I say, more videos coming, so make sure that you are subscribed and get them notification bells on. That's going to do it. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I'll catch you next time.